Hello folks, welcome back. Boy112 here, and today we are finally starting Pokemon Red version. Now, I will say something, unfortunately I did have to re-record this, so continue, don't pay attention to that. As you can see, Cabalion here, he's obviously in the game. Zapdos is too. I did see that at the bit where all the Pokemon are scrolling along. Anyway, I will do everything exactly as I did it. So, yeah, that is... Unfortunately you won't get to see my surprise when I find out what starters I have. But, oh well. At least we're starting this run off, finally. Anyway, for the options I chose, as you can see, overall sprites are randomised, except for myself. The special stat is set to the average of special attack and special defense. All generations are available, 251 Pokemon in the Pokédex, and randomised tracks and no pitch. And Gary had a gender change, and I still don't know how his sprite works right now. It looks like he's looking down, which is weird. Anyway, we have Piloswine, we have Pansear, I believe that is anyway. Yeah, Pansear. Just to make sure. And we have Braviary. And obviously I'm choosing Braviary. And I'll choose the same nickname from. And I said this in the previous recording. I know he's not exactly a hawk, but well, it's the closest thing to a hawk that we could probably get, and also, who knows if Apom is actually even in the game. I never saw him in the Pokemon scroll through bit. Anyway. First battle, Braviary versus Scientist Gary and Dwebble. This is, yeah, I commented on this before as well. The fact that he has Explosion. And let's do play rough. He has Aurora Beam. He never showed that last time. Yeah, I forgot to mention randomised movesets as well. I'm bad at forgetting things, and also 69 experience. I am such a child. Yeah, the one you picked was a Piloswine, not a Dwebble. Of course you picked the wrong Pokemon. But yeah, the sprite when he was facing Professor Oak, that was him looking up, and it always looks like that's looking down. Anyway, in some of the failed recordings, I should go over some of the things that happened. We had a Gigalith that was a pretty dang nice Pokemon to have, especially with the moves he had. We had a Carnivine that had Skull Bash that came up against an Entei who had Counter. Thing is though, the first stage of Skull Bash doesn't actually do damage. He hit me with Counter after I just used that. And we'll get Bennett to the list. And yeah, he instantly killed me with Counter. I do not know how that happened. I said about a list. The list I am referring to is the Pokemon that you will get to vote on as a viewer as to what I'm to catch in this first area. The Pokemon in question, and I will go over this again at the end, are Heracross, Chimchar, Bayonet now, Pinsir, for it, and you know, I forgot the last one. Actually, I think it was just them. Yeah. And also need random mail now. Okay, so there's 6 Pokemon. I'm bad at forgetting things, okay? If I forget something, it's probably just due to me being a derp. Okay, that I did not notice that before because I sped up through this because I was wanting to see the Pokemon in the areas. Apparently, Gary's a ballerina. I'm gonna have to see whether I can record Doom 3 or not. It's really just down to the FPS. If I can get good FPS for it using Bandicam, then I will do that. I will do Doom 3. The Doom WADs will just be something on the side I might put up every now and then. Especially if I'm unable to do Final Fantasy. That's really the only thing that will have technical issues from now on. I forgot I told them. As of course iRec on the iOS is a bit temperamental with when it wants to work. That's the whole reason Red was postponed. And since we're doing Pokemon Red and hopefully Doom 3 on the laptop, we shouldn't have any technical issues with that. This does open up the possibility though of other games, like Randomised Emerald. Unfortunately it's only Pokemon up to 3rd gen, but oh well. Nintendo DS games. Unfortunately my laptop's a bit of a toaster when it comes to that. If you see me save stating, it's just I usually save before I go into grass. It's quicker to save state over saving. Add main food to that list. I wouldn't mind using a main food. The reason why I save before I go into grass is in case in randomizers come across a legendary or the Pokeball just actually misses the Pokemon completely. Which it does that for random Pokemon. I really don't like that, but it's the 1st gen. There's the pincer. You know what? I'm gonna add more Pokemon to the list. I'm gonna pause the recording here and I am going to head up and check out the route up north, see what Pokemon are there. Be back in a minute. Well, Shelmet's a possibility. Well, I remember actually, I know I did just pause it. There is a thing with Shelmet, he will evolve in the game on his own without trading. Seems Honedge is also a possibility. Bulbasaur! And Snorunt. And I'm sorry for the awful Bulbasaur. I was trying to imitate Bulbasaur. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the list there actually. So that is Honedge, Bulbasaur, Snorunt, for Shelmet, Pinsir, Heracross, Chimchar, Bayonet. You know, it'd be easier to put it in the comments. I don't know what I'm trying to remember. I'll remember them and put them in the comments. That's the question for the day. Which one of those Pokemon do you want to see me use? And for those that follow me on Twitter, I'll probably put up a straw poll to choose that as well. Anyway, this has been Scotch Boy 112, signing out.